welcome back to my channel, to my only second ever double watch along, because we're watching both. Why is chat not on screen? 1 second. There we go. It's my only second ever double watch along. Of course, I was planning to do a third at some point, but well, it never really came of that, did it? But my second ever double watch along. Let's see how it goes, because the first one was a bit of a mess, to be honest, but oh well. Give me a second. So, the Barcelona game is obviously the most important game in this watch along, because I don't give a fuck about PSG. It's just a scout along, guys, that one. There we go. And bigger predictions, sorry, before I go on to this. I'm gonna predict Barcelona to win 2-0 and PSG to win 3-0. That is what I'll predict. No, PSG will win 4-1. PSG will win 4-1. Hello, Wim, how are you? So it's the same difference, but a bit different, isn't it? So it's not, you get the point. And Jamal picks up the ball here. Jamal into Lewandowski, who kind of stumbles on it. And the ball is now out for the throw-in. Meanwhile, PSG have the ball on the right. And I think that's going to be a free kick here for Dortmund, by the way. PSG is just holding onto the ball at the moment. Hello, Rosa, hello, how are you? Kunde now with the throw-in. Shot over the bar by PSG. I'm hoping to see something exciting from Kvaratskhelia and Dewey, who everyone hypes up to the moon, despite the fact they never watched them. Maradona gonna ball out against ball down the left here, Rafinha into the box, it's cleared. That was good there by Barcelona. Maradona is probably gonna ball out, isn't it? This Union Anderlecht Brussels derby. That's sometime this week. Saturday. That is Saturday. What am I watching on? I think I have some random ass game on Saturday. Maybe I should swerve that game. Coordinate for the Barcelona. Whipped in to the far post and going nowhere. Oh, I have Legani against Barcelona. Yeah, fuck the Brussels derby. I'm watching some more entertaining football. Even though the Brussels derby will probably get me like twice the views. Maybe I should swerve it. Maybe I can put like the Barcelona game open on a second monitor. And then just watch the Brussels derby as watchalong. Maybe I can do that. Because it will get more views, let's be honest. You forgot time, Manchester City, Crystal Palace. What do you mean? What do you mean I forgot the time? Ball one back here and Barcelona now. Yeah, Barcelona have had the ball all game. They're gonna cook this Dortmund team. And now ball here down the right, Jamal. Tell Jamal. Just shoot, mate. There you go, it's a good save. And PSG now. And PSG ball down the right. Meanwhile, Dortmund trying to string two balls. Oh, shot by PSG, take it straight at the goalkeeper. Dortmund trying to string two passes together desperately. Look at Jamal, he's got this man blushing and he ain't even done anything yet. To schedule Man City Crystal Palace on Saturday. Wait, let me open the schedule. Let me open the schedule up. Oh, yeah, I see. Yeah, there's no hour next to it. Okay, yes. Mutant settings by me. My apologies. PSG fans are booing Emiliano Martinez. That also took long, didn't it? Jamal almost found back of the net there already. Why are they booing Martinez though? Haven't really been up. I guess he denied them the World Cup, like the Frenchies. Now ball on the right here. Goes out for throw in. Throw in taken now. Jamal so far has been balling, I can't lie. Meanwhile, PSG have not really done anything yet. I mean, it's only been 6 minutes, but they've not done anything yet. The Frenchies. Now ball into Rafinha again. Barcelona is cooking these, man. Oh, good backhand by Rafinha. Good stop. Good stop by the goalkeeper. Yeah, he denied the Frenchies the World Cup. That is what I said, isn't it? Modo Europa and Conference League. Yeah, those games are gonna be a bit less, I think, but Rangers against Athletic Bilbao should be a good game. At least I'm begging on it. Rafinha into the box, it's headed away. And it's collected by Yamal, whose header shot, it's going well wide. Now PSG with a short corner. Dembele just walks the ball out of play. Great attacking play there. That is the difference between a world-class player like Yamal and Ousmane Dembele. Although, Yamal needs to get some better finishing. To be honest, he needs to work on his finishing, that boy. Because bro, his finishing is genuinely on the level of Savinho. It's a little bit better than Savinho's. But he just creates so many chances for himself that he scores anyways. But yeah, he needs to work on finishing. PSG now, holding onto the ball. Mayer is back from injury. He will play 2 games, then he will be injured again. PSG on the ball here, just kind of passing it around, not really doing anything. No way you just compared Jamal's finishing to Savinho. Tell me it's not. Tell me it's not the same level. It's only marginally better. His shots from distance, better, sure. But like, for the rest, it's about the same level. It's only a little bit better. Tell me it isn't, bro. You see how many chances Jamal misses? You see how many chances Jamal misses? He misses so many chances, bro. It is on Savinho's level. Again, it's a bit better, but not a lot. Not a lot better. He's only got 6 goals in La Liga, but he creates so many chances for himself, and Barcelona creates chances for him too, that he gets the goals, even if his finishing is bad. So he's better than Savinho, but his finishing is not much better. It's only a little bit better. Jose Mourinho against Pep Guardiola in Turkey. We will be there. We will be there. It's loading, guys. It's loading. The day will come. That will pass here. The ball goes out for the throw-in now. While forwards here by Aston Villa. It's comfortably defended by PSG, who this game involving a Premier League team is only half as good. Who could have guessed? But Scalia here trying to hold on to the ball. It's a free kick. Mo Salah and Van Dijk gonna stay at Liverpool. Has that been confirmed? Let me look that up. I did say they're not gonna let all their legends go at once. But everyone who was preying on that. I've been saying it for time. They're not gonna sell all their fucking legends at once. Where's Jesse? Big up to Jesse for following me, I guess. Where's Jesse? Big up to this person. Literally never seen them on football Twitter. But big up to you. Big up to you. Ipan. I forgot about him. Aston Villa had going forwards, just trying to power their way through this PSG defense, but it didn't quite work out. We see that though by the Premier League teams. They can't pass their way through, so they try to power their way through. But it doesn't work, because PSG, yeah, they know this man is desperate. He's just trying to run forwards. Everyone get around him because he's not gonna get a pass off. Look at this, Yamal. This is technical ability. This is passing ability. Both at the same time, now Rafinha gets past another defender with his technical ability. If he had kept that ball a bit closer to himself, he would have been gone. He would have been through on goal. That is the difference, yeah, between Premier League teams and European teams. These, or well, you get what I mean. Like Barcelona. These players have pace. They have power. Because without pace and power, you are dog shit. Let's be honest. Talk to me about any GOAT of the past era, yeah? Of the 2000s that people talk about, prime football. These men were built like shit brick houses. Ronaldo Nazario, Beckham, Bergkamp. These men were built like they could eat a fucking semi-truck for dinner. But they had technical ability on top of that. That's what I mean, bro. Football, it's not a one or two skill thing. Football is a complete package. When you've got a player here who's got one thing, technical ability, Gerrard, they are not good. They have one thing, and that's technical ability. And that is why you get people, yeah, who get in arguments over who is better, Saka or Foden. Neither. They're fucking myths. You know why Foden is mid? Because he's only got technical ability. You know why Foden was scared of Saka last season? Because he added clinicality, he added control, he added vision to his game. With those three things, yeah, he has so much more complete than Saka, he becomes clear. But this season, he lost that again. Saka, he's got finishing. Okay, what else do you do? This is what I mean, bro. Football is a complete package. Everyone be talking about football like it's a fucking... Oh, you got good finishing, so you're good. No. Oh, you got bad finishing, but you run fast, so you're good. No. It's a complete package, bro. Like, imagine this. Imagine someone built you a house. Oh, this cross into the box by Dortmund was good. Imagine someone built you a house, yeah? Was offside, actually, so it wasn't good. Think Ryan hooked. So what was I saying? Sorry, I keep getting distracted. Imagine someone built you a house. Let's say you hired a contractor to build you a house. And then they are like, well, we built you 2 houses. We built you a house that has no electricity, but for the rest it's sound. And we built you a house that has no water, but for the rest it's sound. So we have 2 good houses here. No. I want water, I want electricity, I want a good foundation, I want all of it. Because otherwise it's not a good house. Like, think about that, yeah. A house that lacks one thing is not a good house. There are crucial things to buildings, yeah. You lack one of them, it's not a good house. That is what technical ability is. That is what power is. That is what pace is. It's the foundations of your house. It's the electricity. It's the water. If a footballer does not have all three, they are dog shit. It's simple as that. You need to have all three. Simple as that. We need to have a serious conversation, a serious halftime chat about that statement. What statement? Which one? Because I make a lot of statements, isn't it? Club Brugge, prediction Club Brugge, sorry, next season. I don't know. Not sure what the transfers are gonna be done yet. And Man City transfers, you can kind of predict that and stuff, because Man City is a big club, they sign big players. We sign players from, like, Swiss League, Bundesliga too, and they end up being ballers. Like, you know. I can tell you a bunch of Belgian league players I'd love. I'd love Bertasini. So, I don't know. I expect a good season, every season, because it's Club Brugge. Prime had lost Antwerp fan. And the man Antwerp fans, sorry, let me reread that. Antwerp fans and the man, Prime had lost. Wrote that the man guy was so fucking stupid. And it's so stupid. Salvino's statement. It's facts though. Halftime, yeah, I will show you why it's facts. In fact, let me open already Transfermarkt. I will prove to you at halftime that I'm talking facts. I know what I'm talking about, bro. I know what I'm talking about. Laminyaman. De man, ex-Cercle Brugge. Yeah, ex-Cercle Brugge, double head loss. Two fan bases lost their head for the price of one. Anyone else got their Wembley tickets today but not received their confirmation email? Can't see their ticket. Prediction Bodo Glimt Lazio. Well, Lazio will win. The scoreline, it's gonna be at least 2 goals to Lazio. To Lazio's favor. So let's say like 2-0. 2-0. Barcelona just holding on to the ball here, and same with PSG really. Genk, Gent, and Anderlecht fans all. Nah, Genk fans are laughing. Genk fans are laughing. We need to beat them. We need to beat Genk. Like they are laughing. They are right now. They're sitting there, top of the league, and it's lonely on the top. Like, you know, we've been there. We've been there. We've done that. It's lonely at the top, and currently Genk is feeling lonely. So we got to give them some competition in it. We got to beat them. Because if they beat us, yeah, title done. If they beat us even once more this season, we're done. Ball on the left again. Ball on the left again. Jamal. Ball goes backwards and it's just... It's slow here right now in this Barca game. That's 1 second. There we go. Barcelona just trying to go forward, but Dortmund is just locking up right now, which is not necessarily classical German football, is it? Really locking up like that, but they've been woeful this season. They know there's only one way to get past Barcelona, and that is by stinking it out until the final minute. But Barcelona is going to win. Barcelona is definitely going to win this game. Meanwhile, Aston Villa is still putting up some fights in them. By the way, Aston Villa have a banged anthem. Just saying. If you've never listened to the Aston Villa anthem, it's got a banged anthem. Ball on the left now. Barcelona almost got the ball to ball it there. If he got onto that, he probably then it's clearly kept in play by De Jong. I swear down, yeah. Casado, not got it also. Casado is better than De Jong. They have a La Masia kid who's better than De Jong. Bro, just play him. And that's a free kick on Dortmund. Barca played mad disrespected right now. You know what it is here? A bunch of people are talking shit about Barcelona players because it's fancy now. Because Barcelona had their 4 stints. They had their, what was it? 1 year without a league title. They had their 1 bad year where they finished 2nd or 3rd. In fact, let me check. Barcelona. Last season, they finished 2nd. They finished 2nd. They went into the quarterfinal of the Champions League. They won nothing for the first time in years. That was their bad season. That was their 1 bad season right after winning a title and Supercopa. That was their bad season. Meanwhile, you have Man City with their 1 bad season in 5th right now, struggling. There's a difference. That's all I can say. The KA Gent player was on kermis today in Gent, not focused on the game against Antwerp. Well, you gotta do something with your free time, innit? Gotta do something with your free time. They can't be focusing on the game 24/7, to be fair. Hola, senor! Hola, Vedam! How are you? Free kick now to Barca. Just whip this one in. Barca to the far post. Oh, they've rolled it in. They have rolled this in. That is such a stinky goal. That is such a stinky goal. Rafinha tried to get to that ball as well. Fucking poacher, you know. That is such a stinky goal. 1-0 to Barcelona, guys. 1-0 to Barcelona. Yeah. That's gonna be the first of many, guys. Because this Dortmund team is not ready to attack. And now they are forced to attack. You know what Dortmund will do? They'll sit out the entire second half. A good thing, by the way, that Rafinha didn't get to the ball. Oh my god, he did. Rafinha! It's offside! Rafinha! You greedy bastard! If he did not touch it, Barcelona would be 1-0 up right now. However, Rafinha felt the need to touch the ball. Oh my god, this bozo. This bozo, bruv. That ball was going in. Oh dear, Rafinha. Oh dear. Your head is gonna be put on a spike for that one. They are quick to forget at Barcelona what you've done for them. In other words, what you've been paid to do. They are quick to forget. You are getting your head put on a spike for that. Dortmund for the win. Nah, Dortmund is dog shit right now. Check over. Okay, it is onside apparently. Lucky bastard that Rafinha is. Lucky bastard. That could have been bad for them. That could have been bad. Rafinha should have not touched that ball. This guy didn't. Rafinha bozo. Nah, VAR overruled it. It's a goal. No bozo moment by Rafinha. Now a corner, by the way, to PSG. If they do anything. No, Dortmund. It's a roller coaster of emotions, truly. How do people still rate Ollie Watkins, bro? But like, someone explain. Ollie Watkins and Rashford. Especially Rashford. Like, Ollie Watkins is benched, by the way, for this game. Rafinha is such a lucky cunt. Such a lucky cunt. And ball picked up again by Barcelona. They've lost it again. PSG. Is that my laptop, man? My laptop is overheating. Doing anything. What is this with my laptop? I'm dying. Laptop just decided randomly, yeah, fuck you. Just open it, doing nothing. No applications are open or anything. Laptop just decided I'm gonna overheat. Fuck you. Thank you. Ball through here to Yamal. Ah, poor Pasto. You're no Lionel Messi. Now ball forwards by PSG. And picked back up by Kunde, who goes backwards to the goalkeeper. And ball coming down the left here now. PSG meanwhile. And just kind of stumbling on the ball. They've been doing that all game, isn't it? Villa now, trying to go forwards. Ball down the left here by Rodgers. And it's Ramsey on the ball. Get the ball back into the box. What are you doing? It's way too sluggish. Now Dortmund on the counter, by the way. Good defending Kunde. And Aston Villa again just holding onto the ball. Cash. And ball down the wing. Ramsey gives the ball to Kamada. Kamada's ball through is not quite qualitative enough. Meanwhile, Barcelona turned around the ball with Pedri. They expel Andre Onana versus Matic. Well, Andre Onana is not on the pitch. And I assume you mean Amadou Onana, by the way, not Andre Onana. Because Andre Onana is Onana that plays for the Man United. Lost the name for a second. Yeah, Onana is on the bench. Joy holding benchmate. And ball to nowhere again. Ball comes down the left and it's out for the throw-in, is it? No, actually, it's still kept in play. And now both of these games are just watching the ball go around while nothing really happens. That's what both of these games have kind of resolved to so far. At least they got a goal in the Barcelona game before it got utterly boring to watch. Now ball forwards. This is a good ball forwards. Gavi can't hold on to it though. Ball given straight to Lewandowski. Lewandowski onto Rafinha. Still Rafinha. Gets it into Lewandowski again, who can't trap it. Looking like a washed man, bro. Lewandowski is looking washed, I can't lie. You seen how he can't trap the ball there? He used to be able to just trap those balls so nicely, so cleanly. Now, he can't. Baldi. Onto Martinez said who gave the ball to Pedri. And Pedri ran across the pitch and gave it to Koundé. Meanwhile, this PSG against Aston Villa game is a game of who can tackle each other the hardest. But the actual skill level is not quite there. Ball onto the left. Baldi. Looking for Lewandowski, who's had a arm to his face. And now volley is blocked. Ball into the box, it's a one back by Barcelona. Barcelona down the right here. Yamal. Lamine Yamal going forward, he needs to find Rafinha. Good ball, Yamal and Rafinha. Not quite there with the finish. Wasn't easy for him, but you expect him to get that on target. At the very least. Slips and just can't get his foot around it, can't he? Can he? Now Aston Villa though with McGinn poking a ball through it and Aston Villa have scored! Aston Villa have scored! There you go! A tap in for Rodgers. Who had that on their books? Who had that on their books? 1-0 to Villa! And that is a very good goal. They were just moving the ball around well there. I believe it was Kamara gave the ball to McGinn. McGinn gets it through to Ramsey, and Ramsey puts it on a plate for Rodgers there. Incredible pass down the left there by McGinn. Then Rashford gives it in to Ramsey. Put on a plate. Put on a plate. And that is a very deserved 1-0 so far. Sorry, it's Tillmans who puts it on a plate, not Ramsey. That is, however, very deserved to Aston Villa, because PSG have not been all that. Ooh, that was a chance for the Dortmund. Ball just fell into the box there and Gurassi kicked next to it. I'm saying 2-0 to Gent, you forgot your prediction Antwerp. Or sorry, 2-0 Antwerp against Gent. I'll go with Antwerp win. 2-1 Antwerp. 2-1. 2-1 Antwerp. Now shaking hands here to the Dortmund players and Barcelona players. Meanwhile, PSG not really doing anything. They just conceded and they're not really looking like they're trying to respond, to be honest. They're just passing the ball left right as they've done all game. Vitinha now gets the ball onto Mendes. Look at how dull they are. Look at how dull they are here. Come on, PSG, ball down the right, there you go, a shot is blocked, and it was at a cross, I'm not really sure what it was supposed to be. Now ball comes down to Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia cuts it back, it's collected by the Aston Villa defenders. And PSG try to win the ball back. Dortmund is holding on to the ball right now. Barcelona has not been able to get any spell of possession recently. Forward ball forced slat by Dortmund. Gudassi is beating anyone on that pitch in a running match. If you just put a ball up the pitch a bit and let Gudassi run onto it, he'll get there first. Baldi backwards to Martinez. Martinez into De Jong, good ball hit for Pedri. Pedri, and it's space on the right for Yamal. Yamal gets to the ball, but it's a bit behind him. Now he tries to cross it in. Lewandowski loses it. Not easy for him, Lewandowski, but not really doing anything this game, is he? And the ball touches the referee in that Barcelona game. So drop ball now. Meanwhile, PSG, once again, trying to go forwards, but not accomplishing much. Kvaratskhelia been a bit silent. Started out well, but he's started getting a bit silent here. And this PSG team right now feels like Man City, but a good Man City, but a Man City that is losing. Well, this is oh. I must look fucking retarded here going, oh, but that was just a fucking you know. Incredible save set by Emiliano. Should have had the ball in his hands, but 2-3 incredible saves sent the corner. That ball was this close to going over the touchline. Oh! You seen that finish, bruv? Oh. Well, I guess that's what a really good winger can do. Joey. He does it, eh? 1-1. You seen that finish, bruv? Meanwhile, Rafinha going into the box, gets the ball into Lewandowski, who is again ghosting. Joey just pulls that out of his hat. There you go, magic trick. Look at this finish, bro. Just stepped inside, yep, I'm gonna shoot this. And I believe it touches the bottom of the... Yeah, it does touch the top bar. Just goes in neatly. 1-1 in that game. And PSG is probably winning that tie. Let's be honest, no one was thinking that Aston Villa was winning just because it was 1 goal up. That is one way to get an equalizer. These men gonna be crying now. Meanwhile, Barcelona is just trying to get a second. As I was saying earlier, and I never got around to finishing it, but Dortmund is just gonna try to defend out this first half here. Just gonna try to stink it out, 1-0. Then second half, they're gonna start firing off. That's what they always do with all these. And it's gonna cost them. Because watch, the moment they start playing real football in the second half, they'll get cooked alive. Because they ain't warmed up. Barcelona, the first half is warm up. Now ball forwards by Aston Villa. Not a good ball forwards though, and Rashford picks it up. Rashford on the left. Players going into the box. Still Rashford is doing this really well actually. Cut the ball back. It's not a good cut back there though. Now PSG again. Now Martinez for Barcelona. Martinez goes down the left. With a Baldi, but kind of stops there. Nah, I don't want him at Man City. He got a good finish there, sure, but... Nah. He ain't doing that consistently. He is not doing that consistently. Rafinha. On to Martinez again, and ball to the left again, Baldi. Pedri. Pedri again. Well, play a long ball. Look at Yamal. Look at all the space he is in. Get the ball to Yamal. Just cross it into the far post. Look if Yamal can get onto it. Well, it's a corner here for Celia with Dewey. Dewey still shot packed by the goalkeeper, and the header is blocked. Ball down the left here, Dewey over the bar. This Dewey kid is starting to become more and more of a threat. Oh, ball to the right here with Yamal. Yamal in acres of space. Tries to cut it back. Rafinha now. Not a good decision taken by Yamal, to be honest. Now the shot is kind of flamed there by Barcelona. Just trickling ball by Lopez. I'm not sure why they're playing Lopez when they have, like... I don't know. Anyone else? They have Ferran Torres. They have Ansu Fati. Not sure how good Ansu Fati still is. They have Gavi. But, like... Lopez ain't that good, in my opinion, but... I mean, he would not be playing if Olmo wasn't perpetually injured. How many injuries has Olmo had now since he arrived at Barcelona? Let's go through his injury history. Because I think this is his third injury at Barcelona. Which is kind of fucked. Because before that, he wasn't really getting injured, was he? Injury history. So yeah, injury history. This is his third, indeed, injury at Barcelona. Which has kept him out so far for 20 games. Last season he was out for 25 games, actually. Season before that's 20 games. Oh, so he does miss quite a few games to injury. Bit of an injury-prone player. But he is a solid player, but injury-prone. Very injury-prone. Needs to fix stand-up. This man is a 5-time Croatian champion, by the way. Just saying. At 26 years old, this man has an elite trophy cabinet. You want to go through his trophy cabinet, yeah, of Dani Olmo. 1 silver medal in the Olympics. 1-time under-21s European champion, for the less important ones. For the more important ones, he is a 5 times cup winner. 5 times cup winner. 2-time Super Cup winner. Oh, ball into side netting by Barcelona. 2-time Super Cup winner. 5-time league champion. Will be 6 times league champion at the end of the season. And a Euros winner. And a Nations League winner. That man has had a elite career. He's lifting trophies left and right, isn't it? So he's won the double. He's won the double in back-to-back seasons at Dinamo Zagreb. And then he won the double 2 seasons after that. Elite player, bro. Elite trophy cabinets, this player. That is the first half done in the Barcelona game. PSG game, it's still going. 1-1 in that PSG game, and we're about to get to the end of the first half though. It's just 30 seconds. And honestly, neither team is really intent on doing anything. Because let's be honest, you concede now at the end of the first half. That gives you a bad mood going into the second half, isn't it? Not really any point for either team to try to desperately right now. More risk than rewards. And that is half time into PSG game as well. Right then, let's close this and let's have a serious conversation, guys, about something that I was told to have a conversation about at halftime. So, let's have a conversation about Savinho's finishing compared to Lamine Yamal. And we're gonna find some statistics. We are going to find some statistics. Do not worry. We will find statistics on XG. We will find statistics on all this shit. And I will prove to you that Lamine Yamal is only slightly better of a finisher than Savinho. But first, I need to find some statistics on Lamine Yamal statistics. And there's a good website out there, but who scored? That is it. That's the website. Right. So this is a good website for statistics. You want any basic statistics? This is not gonna get. What the fuck is this? Who the fuck is moderating this website? Did you smoke weed or something? Attacking midfielder. I mean, sure. He is an inverted winger, guys. It's the same thing. Not really. But yeah, this is a good website. All jokes aside for statistics. If you ever want to use anything. So, let's get this open for Savinho as well. Stats. Cool. And we're using the same website for both of them, obviously. Because what we want here, is to look at the finishing. So, let's get some context first, guys. Let's get some context first. I made the statement that Lamine Yamal is only barely better at finishing than Savinho. He's better, but only a little bit. And that is excluding long-range finishers. I mean, like, in general. Like, obviously, Yamal gets some goals from distance, but that is not a consistent source of goals. So he is, in general, only a little bit better than Savinho, finishing-wise. And I will prove it. Start off with looking at Lamine Yamal's, and obviously, Yamal is a better player overall, but let's start off by looking at Yamal's goals. He has 6 goals this season in La Liga. I'm not going to count this, but like, I just don't care. Savinho has a goal in Champions League, if you really care. And the same amount of games. with a worse team. So with less minutes. Yeah, with less minutes. So if you want to look at this, it's not really comparable. Like Savinho in the Cups has not played nowhere near as many minutes as Yamal has. So Yamal has like double the minutes, double and treble the minutes. So no point in looking at that. No point in looking at that. But what you can look at is league to league. In La Liga, 6 goals compared to 1 goal. Now, Yamal has played way more minutes. He's got like 700 minutes more? 600 minutes more, sorry. 600 more minutes than Savinho. And only 5 goals more. Now, you could say Savinho only has 1 goal, so with those 600 extra minutes, he might get to 2 goals. Sure. But look at this. Look at this. Out of these goals here, you know why I opened that other website? You know how most of them came about? This is a deflected shot that went in for the goal. So, let's not even talk about this. This is a deflected shot that went in for the goal. Savinho's goal was at least a solid goal. Only one, but a solid goal. Now let's check here. Lamine Yamal. And you go to XG. Now, I know people say XG is not a good statistic. But it does show one thing. It shows how good you are at finishing. Yamal's XG is 9. He is underperforming his XG. If you go to Savinho and check his XG in the Premier League, if I can find it, it's 5. Now look at this. Savinho is underperforming his XG by 4.13. Yamal is underperforming his XG by 3.02. The difference is very small. Difference is very small there. And Yamal plays more minutes, has had more chances that he created for himself, because he does create these chances for himself. But when he doesn't finish these chances, and has the same rate of finishing as fucking Savinho, think about that. He has the same rate of finishing as Savinho. By what metric are you 10 a Lionel Messi level player? Like, that's why I said that. I'm not trying to diss Yamal here, but he lacks clinicality. He creates so many chances for himself, and Barcelona creates chances for him. But his finishing? How bad is his finishing? There are so many times. And he has way more shots, by the way. Look at how many shots he has. Savinho has half the amount of shots. This guy just shoots 100 times. If you shoot 100 times, you're gonna score a few times. Yes. And is his XG per shot better? No. Fair enough, his XG per shot is not better, but that just shows, isn't it? That just shows. And this also shows you XG per 90. When you check this, Yamal gets more XG per 90. Now, the reason he does get that is because he created it himself. But also because the team around him is better. So, this is not to excuse Savinho's poor finishing. Don't think that that's what I'm doing. No, Savinho's finishing needs to be a lot better. But the reason I'm talking about this here is because a lot of people, they pick up Yamal. He's world class, he's that. Savinho, his finishing is not good enough. And Lamine Yamal's finishing is only barely above that. This kid here, because here's the truth. Clinicality tends to come with age. It really does. The older you get, the more clinical you tend to get. But it have to be signs that you are clinical. And we will talk about Lamine Yamal and Savinho in his previous season as well. If Yamal is washed by 25, which he will be because he is playing way too many minutes as a teenager, you cannot play this much as a teenager and not suffer the repercussions later. He will never have his prime. This is what people need to understand, yeah? People are like, where are all the great footballers at? They are being killed when they're a teenager. Look at the minutes Yamal is playing. By the time he's 25, watch. Because a teenager should not play the minutes he has. Look at the minutes he has played in just La Liga. Just La Liga. He has played 2,245 minutes as a teenager. That is not healthy. That is not healthy. But now, let's compare here to further prove my argument. Savinho last season in the same league as Yamal to Lamine Yamal at the moment. Now, I'm not sure what the statistics are for last season actually, to be honest. Let me just check this, because Savinho has 9 goals, which is in La Liga last season. Which is obviously more than Yamal here this season. I believe he has 10 assists or something like that. It's taking a while to load Transfermarkt, but not sure what Yamal's statistics are for last season. Oh fuck's sake, is Transfermarkt down again? Transfermarkt loves to be down all the fucking time, isn't it? Hey Transfermarkt, how about your fucking work? Yeah, last season Yamal had only 5 goals in about 2,000 minutes. 2,000 minutes, only 5 goals. God, this will load. Where the scoreboard? I gelt it for the moment. Scoreboards will be back, guys. Scoreboards will be back. You remember the handball, Minx and own goal Celtic? We had some cursed luck there in the Champions League. So, as I said earlier, last season, Savinho got 9 goals. Which makes him a better finisher than Lamine Yamal this season. Because Lamine Yamal this season has 6. And last season 5. Same amount of games, a bit less minutes. Now, let me find the XG for the last season if possible. And I'm not sure how to do that. I wish I could, but I'm not sure how I could do it. Overall, history. Oh, hey, history. XG is not in here, is it? Okay. Fair enough. Doesn't include XG. I wish I could just open Premier League and just see, but it's not in here. Fair enough. Fair enough. I could go through match statistics, but I'm not gonna bother. But yeah, as I said earlier, he's got the same, little bit worse. Which is why I said that Lamine Yamal is only a little bit better. He's only a little bit better. Like, if they both get 10 expected goals, Yamal will score... wait, how much are they underperforming? Yamal will score 4 goals, and Savinho will score 6 goals. Sorry. Savinho will score 6 goals, and Yamal will score 7 goals. My math is terrible right now, I know. That is a difference of 1 goal every 10 XG. They don't get that much XG. I wonder what Haaland's statistic is on this right now. Haaland. Erling Braut Haaland. XG. Now, XG actually doesn't really work on Haaland because Erling Haaland is a unique case with XG. I've explained that before, but Haaland is underperforming his XG by 0.86 right now. So every 10 expected goals he has, he gets 9 goals. Which, that is a lot better. That is 2 better than Yamal, 3 better than Savinho. And that is Haaland in a bad season, by the way. Second bad season in a row, by the way. And what if you exclude penalties? It's actually better. It's actually better if you exclude penalties. Because his penalties have been that bad this season. Obviously, Savinho and Yamal don't take penalties, so that's not really relevant to them. That is actually interesting. His XG is worse with penalties. Ah. Fair enough, I suppose. He's just been bad on penalties this season. You know what it is, yeah? If Erling Haaland had better service this season, he would have more goals, and that would up his XG, because it's very rare that you have a chance which the XG is like very high. So if he had better servers and more goals, that would heighten his XG. So for Haaland, he's not really underperforming his XG. He is not getting that much expected goals. If we're being very fair to Haaland, he's not getting that much expected goals. He's right on it. Like, honestly, he's right on it. Like, 0.55. It's Haaland supposed to score half a goal. He's right on his XG. Meanwhile, Savinho and Yamal, they are not right now performing to their XG, so they are not good finishers. That is all I'm saying. I'm not saying they're bad players. I'm not saying any of that. I'm just saying they're bad finishers. That is literally all I'm saying. Don't shoot me. Do not shoot. We need Alf Gens I don't have a Gens accent, I think. Don't think my accent is Gens. I might be offended by that. I was more... okay, guys. This is what I mean when I say you're talking bullshit. Let me share my screen again here. The game has just restarted and I have gotten the timer going. Let's get this going as well. The banner. There you go. This is what I mean when I say you're talking bullshit. This is someone who is talking bullshit. So I say, because City Academy, any other academy in the world, Amasya kids are about to get Barcelona treble, by the way. Rafinha from Leeds. This is what I mean with your talking bullshit, bro. Bull fucking shit. First of all, Man City's new fancy toy that everyone wants to play, Nico Gonzalez, is La Masia. Rafinha, he is from Leeds, fair enough. What about Lamine Yamal? Pedri. Gavi. Casado. Actually, I believe Pedri. What of Pedri or Gavi is not from La Masia, isn't he? I remember one of them is not from La Masia. I believe it's Pedri who is not from La Masia. Let me check that. Yes, Pedri is not La Masia. Gavi is so. I always forget that. I always think, yeah, Pedri is La Masia. Gavi is only 20 by the way. Ah, but yeah, Gavi. I always forget that. Pedri is not La Masia. Kubatsi. You know, just players that absolutely walk into a Man City 11 right now. Just saying. I was also thinking about our new golden toy. What's his name again? Nico Gonzalez. Yep, Nico Gonzalez. This is what I mean with bull fucking shit. People who say this shit. Bullshit. And I'll say it as many times as you need to hear it. Bullshit. Stop lying. You're lying. Bullshit. This is not an opinion. This is factually incorrect. You cannot excuse lies with "it's my opinion." There's a difference between an opinion and a lie. This is a lie. This is bullshit. And when I see bullshit, I will call it out. This is bullshit. Pure fucking bullshit. And I'll say that it's bullshit. It's pure fucking bullshit. And if you don't like that, stop lying. If you don't like being called out on lying, how about you stop lying? It's that simple. It is literally that simple. Oh, but I need to rep my club for the interactions on Instagram, or Twitter, or whatever. Fuck off. It's not about that. It's about your honest opinions. Not some fucking bullshit. If you don't want to say blatant lies, bullshit, what else am I supposed to say to that? Dan beurt matchen. Goal Barcelona. Oh, did Barcelona score while I was going on rant? Hey, they did. I missed a goal. Well, now I missed a goal due to Radu. Oh well. Oh well. Let me close all my tabs and then actually watch football, I guess. I missed that goal now. Who scored? Lewandowski. The watch striker scored. I stopped watching and Lewandowski scored. It's like a fucking ghost. They never do anything when you're watching. Then you turn your back and they fucking do something. Guys, I'm telling you, this Lewandowski guy is a ghost. 10 goals in 11 matches, by the way. Lewandowski has 10 goals right now in Champions League. My apologies. I was not familiar with your game, Lewa. Oh, this is... Oh, Kvaratskhelia! What a goal! What a goal! Well. I think Aston Villa is done. Maradona! These finishes by PSG. Wow. What else can I say? Wow. I can't say anything about this. This is just fucking brilliant. Look at this counter-attack by PSG. Just quick passing. Ball to Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia takes on his fucking fullback. Oh my god. The winger who takes on his fucking fullback. He just punches it into the roof of the net. Brilliant. Brilliante. Maradona goal. Indeed. And it is now 2-1 to PSG. This PSG team is being slept on, man. This PSG team is incredible. Good finish, by the way, by Lewandowski. I just saw the highlights there, the replay of the Lewandowski goal. So, good finish by him. Unfortunately that I had to miss it because I was going on a rant. Because that is what people do, yeah? That is what people do. They will be like, oh, it's my opinion. Oh, I'm repping my club. Oh, this, oh, that. You're lying. Like, either you're lying or blatantly delusional. Like, if you cannot recognize your own biases before you talk, then what am I supposed to say to you? If you can't even recognize your own biases before you talk. Because everyone has biases. I have biases, you have biases. Everyone has biases. If you cannot even recognize where you are coming from and where your biases lie, then you're just fucking stupid. Like, no offense, you're just stupid if you cannot stop and pause to think about your biases. It's unbearable to talk to people like that. And they always use the excuse of, oh, I have to rep my club. No, you don't. Whether you rep your club or not doesn't change the truth. The truth does not change depending on which club you support, does it now? Oh, ball got backhand cleared. And then people will say, well, it's my opinion. No, it's not. Your opinion does not change facts. Opinion is about things which are not factual. You cannot justify incorrect factual statements based on opinion. There are opinionated statements and factual statements. You cannot excuse incorrect factual statements with it's my opinion. That is not how it works. Just as you cannot say it is a fact to an opinionated statement. Just saying. Sometimes things are opinion and they can't be proven. Sometimes things are fact and you're just wrong. It doesn't matter what your opinion is, you're wrong. And the dumbest people, yeah, are the people who can never admit they're wrong. Because I have admitted that I am wrong on watchalongs before. Go watch any Club Brugge watchalong, where I'm criticizing Nicky Hayen. By the end of the game, I'm talking about how good Nicky Hayen is. Go to my watchalong Bournemouth, Man City Bournemouth in the FA Cup, or Bournemouth Man City. I said I believe after the second goal, yeah, I'm wrong, Pep cooked. I can admit that I'm wrong, yeah? Most of these people cannot admit when they are wrong. They just say, well, I'm gonna dig in here and I'm gonna defend my... well, they don't say that, but that's what they do. They dig in and defend their opinion. Well, their opinion. Which is just factually incorrect. Ball on the right, down the left here, it's going backwards. Dortmund, down the left. And terrible passing this Dortmund. It's won back by Yamal. Lamine. Still Lamine. And still Lamine Yamal. Look at how comfy this kid is on the ball, bruv. I swear it down, the best correct choice Lamine Yamal can make is asking Barcelona to sign a new right winger and to play less games. That is the best career choice he can make. He will prolong his career by a fucking decade if he does that. Right now he's moving to be washed by the time he's 25. Get this man a backup. Get this man rested in some games. Bro, you're about to see a beast develop if you do that. Now of course they won't. But they should. They really should. Now ball with Dortmund here. And Dortmund's just passing left right. Still Dortmund. And this game has the amount of excitement you'd expect from, well, a game that is finished. Dortmund is so terrible this season, aren't they? Dortmund is just so bad this season. Meanwhile, PSG have been balling out here the second half. Even at the end of the first half, that finish. I mean, they didn't ball out, but that finish was incredibly good. Fabian Ruiz almost ran straight into this Aston Villa play. And now ball on the left side. Ramsey running forward, it's Marcus Rashford on the ball. Rashford loses the ball. It's the pink boots, Marcus. I think it's the pink boots. And oh, what a ball through it by Barcelona. Lewandowski almost got onto it. Was that Baldy? Yeah, it was Baldy. Just came onto the ball there. Lures ball in midfield and almost poked it through for Lewandowski. Not sure if that was intentional or not. Ball cleared now. By Dortmund and out for the throw-in. Throw-in simulated this game right now. Meanwhile, PSG is still creating chances. They've got a corner now. That took a deflection there, and you know deflections, they can turn out nasty. If PSG get a third goal here in this game, they've probably won this side, to be honest. Because they'll just sit down and defend in Villa. And they're not conceding 2 goals when they're stubborn. Lewandowski again. Lewandowski. Ball comes backwards. Fermin Lopez. Fermin Lopez again. Balde. Frankie de Jong. De Jong. Balde again. Not very exciting to watch. I mean, it's just good football. It's just good football. You've got to give them credit, but it's not very exciting to watch. Do you remember the Cercle Brugge fan that got crazy in the regular season against Kortrijk? You mean the one that threw the fight stick against the referee? Threw the fight word, sorry, against the referee. You mean that one? Was that Cercle Brugge? Or am I thinking about something else? That was Cercle Brugge, right? Where the fight word thrown at the referee. I actually can't remember who that was. But yeah, they threw a firework at the referee, basically. I think it was Cercle Brugge. Ball down the right now, Koundé. Koundé going forwards. Got Yamal with him. Yamal gets onto the ball now. And Jamal chips it into the box, looking for Rafinha. It's headed away, and Koundé almost got onto that. Now ball headed backwards again. Okay, it was at Club Brugge. It was at Club Brugge who slew firework at referee. It was them. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was at Club Brugge or someone else, but wild stuff, isn't it? People think the Turkish league is mad. Like, bro, we're over here throwing fireworks at referees. Our league is badder, I guess. Now, Aston Villa here collect the ball, they roll it out. Mad Hatter Matt. That's Mad Hatter level Matt, bro. Ball out from Ramsey, outlaw throw-in. Now ball down the left, Dortmund. Dortmund on the ball. Still Dortmund, they go backwards. It's into the box, it's cleared. Oh, play a ball down the left here. Oh, there you go, Rafinha. Rafinha tried to cut inside, it's outlaw throw-in now. Rafinha almost lost the ball. Oh, it was Antwerp fans. It was Antwerp fans that threw fireworks at the staff of Beerschot, right? Crazy stuff, isn't it? Throwing fireworks, fans coming onto the pitch, all that stuff. Oh, ball into the box there. It almost came to the PSG, well, striker, I would say. They don't really have a striker. But it's so good. Like, they don't have a striker, but they have three wingers. Like, they have three wingers, and one of them plays false nine. And they constantly rotate with each other. Because they're all comfy. They're all just comfy. Even Ousmane Dembele is comfy, you know? Excuse me. Rafinha. And Barcelona down the right now with the ball. Lewandowski on the offside line here. Meanwhile, PSG trying to run into the box again. Dembele loses it. Stifle sport as well. Move a ball down the left, de Jong. Oh. Now Rafinha. Oh, sorry, Jamal. What am I on? Jamal leaves the ball here for Gavi. Sorry, Pedri, he gets it straight back. Still Jamal. Ball into Koundé. Jamal is with him. Koundé goes to Jamal. And ball just goes backwards here for the Barcelona. It's appeals for handball by... Oh, that should be a handball, by the way. That probably should be a handball. VAR might give a penalty here to PSG. We're about to find out. We are about to find out. Could argue that it's natural possession, but I think they'll give that as a penalty. Honestly, who knows what is a penalty anymore, right? It's VAR not checking it. That will surprise me. Because it did stop a clear goal-scoring opportunity, didn't it? Koundé now. Ball into the box. It's goals by the goalkeeper. Oh, Fermin Lopez here with a chance and puts it wide. Oh. Nada, bruv. Nada, you need to do better. You must do better. Oh, look at that though. Look at that glorious amount of space. Just glorious how much space he has there. What is the defense of Dortmund here? Dortmund is defending with no one, bro. Masterclass in defending. Gets nobody in your box. And then figure it out, I guess. Figure it out as you go. De Jong, again with the ball. De Jong again, move a ball down the right here. There you go, Yamal. Yamal now, running at it. Pressing third and cuts the ball back, and it comes to Fermin Lopez. Lopez with another shot. This time it's been blocked and now puts it over the bar. Lopez disaster class so far. He's at a howlet. He's been having howlets right now. That's killing your confidence, if anything, isn't it? That's one way to kill your confidence, isn't it? Missing 3 big chances in a row. Like the span of what? 8 minutes? Not even that, 2 minutes. This man's confidence in the mud right now after that. To be fair to him, the ball on the rebound there, well, not really rebound, but when it came back to him, that was difficult to get right. Look at how deeply Aston Villa is defending here. This is Premier League teams, bro. They're scared of conceding, they just dig in, dig in, dig in, and they hope they'll win in the second leg. Because they are not getting forwards. Look at this. All of their players are behind the ball. They're defending in a deep, deep 4. 5-4 right now, honestly. Like a 5-4-1, 5-5. Now it's a 4-4-2. Yeah, look at how deeply they defend, hoping they can win in second leg. But PSG will cook them in second leg as well. Because in second leg they'll have to open up more. And PSG will not mind just keeping onto the ball as long as a ball to the right by Barcelona. Into Lewandowski, who shoots and scores. There you go, 3-0. This game is done. Lewandowski, good finish there, good movement in the box. Dortmund defending. Well, they don't really want to defend, I think. They don't really feel bothered to defend. And this Dortmund team that has been terrible all season long has been dispatched. Hasta la vista. Second leg for Barcelona will be comfy as fuck. They'll just pass the ball around Barcelona. Dortmund will press up, trying to win the ball back. Barcelona will score. Then, Dortmund still try to press Barcelona in. Barcelona will defend. Dortmund won't create anything because they're dog shit. Barcelona will counter, they'll score. This Dortmund team is woeful. And how they even got to the quarterfinal is a fucking miracle. It's a fucking miracle that they got to the quarterfinal. But that is what this format is designed to do. Get all the big name teams into the quarterfinal. Because look at the quarterfinal. It's a single team that is not a big name right now in this quarterfinal. A single team. Aston Villa is a big team. It has been having a lot of hype and stuff for the media recently. Lewandowski. Lewandowski on the brace, bruv. You know, if you look at the Champions League last season, the quarterfinal. I mean, yeah, obviously, Man City was there as well. Man City was there, Real Madrid was there, obviously. But that schedule was not as packed. Like, in the quarterfinal, I believe you had Man City, you had Real Madrid, you had PSG, you had Barcelona, you had Bayern and Arsenal. Who else? Who else was in the Champions League? Oh, Atletico Madrid and Dortmund, right. Ball back here, the Dortmund shot is blocked. Dortmund again hit on the ball. Ball backwards, De Jong. Now down the right, Yamal. Yamal tried to have a run at it, but loses the ball again. And they've given offside, I believe. Aston Villa. Ball over to nowhere and out for a goal kick. Ball on the right, Barcelona. Long ball down the left. It's a good first touch by Lewandowski. By Rafinha. I was saying Lewandowski because I was watching him overlap on like a corner of my eye. Ah, terrible passing here it is by Barcelona. Look at the run down the right there by a Dortmund player, not getting picked up. So woeful by Dortmund, honestly. Look at how far you're offside, bro. Yikes. Now, Aston Villa trying to go forward here with Rashford, but it's swung back by PSG. And even if he got past his full back there, Rashford, he would have had no one to pass to. The box was looking desolate, bruv. Same with PSG, to be honest. Look at that box. Nobody there, but gonna try anyways. Not really. They're just moving the ball back now, PSG. And PSG is thinking, Dortmund say humbly. Well, they're not thinking that. PSG is thinking, yep, just play this game out and then we destroy them at Villa Park. Because Villa Park is not that difficult a place to play. And I promise you, yeah, Villa have camped this game. They have been camping this game. Imagine Erik ten Hag back to Ajax. That is not impossible, you know. Like there is an honest to God's chance he goes back to Ajax and wins some titles there. Because he's not a bad manager. Or he's not a bad coach. People act like he's a bad coach. He's not. He's a bad manager, but he's not a bad coach. Get him to a club, let the club decide who the players will be, and let Erik ten Hag ball out. Because that's what he's best at. Just getting players. Not getting his own players, but there are rumors. Oh, there are rumors about that, apparently. Erik ten Hag is not a bad coach. Like, that's the thing. But he's a terrible manager. You cannot let Erik ten Hag pick his own players. Because he will ruin his own squad. He does not know how to make a squad. But he does know how to get a good squad and win something with them. Which is why I think Erik ten Hag was mismanaged by Man United. Like, honestly, Man United should have done the work to make sure that Erik ten Hag had a system around him that Erik ten Hag could have... Oh, Hakimi! Hakimi was in here and scored, but I think he's offside. I will wait before changing the score because I'm not sure if he was onside. I was watching the Barcelona game and then I suddenly saw it. Yeah, he's way offside. Way offside. So it stays 2-1. And now Dortmund trying to go forwards again. Look at this by Dortmund. So sad by them. Zaire Emery is coming on. And who are they taking off? Standing ovation. Look at this. Standing ovation for the man like Dewey. 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 Someone's gonna have to teach me how to pronounce this name, man. And Barcola is coming on as well. Barcola coming on as well. Someone's gonna have to teach me how to pronounce his name. If Fabian Ruiz coming off, Barcola and Zaire Emery coming on. Now ball thrown in by Chesney. No, it's a free kick actually to Barcelona. Grassi gets a yellow card for interfering with the throw-in by Chesney. Hey, look at this. Look at this. Bit of an atrocious dive by Chesney. Oh, shot hit by Villa. It's into the hands of Donnarumma though. Donnarumma has it very comfy there. Now PSG on the left. Go on, get a ball through the left here. There you go. Get played into the box. PSG going forward here. Still PSG ball into the... Tried to play a ball back into the box there, but it got caught. I go. Big up to you, Wim. I'll see you on the next one. As always, but It looks like both of these sides are done, to be honest. Because I tell you, yeah, Aston Villa gets cooked at Villa Park. Because this game, yeah, I believe I said this earlier. Correct me if I'm mistaken. I believe I said this earlier already. So I might just be repeating myself, but Aston Villa, yeah, they defended compactly and all that shit, yeah, in this game. The moment they have to open up, which they will have to do at Villa Park because they're trailing a goal, they'll get played through, man. They'll get played through. Especially if there's another goal by PSG. If there's another goal by PSG, that game's really done. It's all now. Going backwards. So we pretty much know the semi-finalists already in the Champions League. Semi-finalists are Arsenal, Internazionale, FC Barcelona, and PSG. Ball cleared here. It's offsides. This is such fucking bullshit by Ladu. You're fucking stupid, by the way. But everyone, you are fucking stupid if you think that the Man City Academy is better than La Masia. You're fucking stupid. If you do not think La Masia is the best academy in the world, get your fucking noggins checked, mate. Because you're fucking retarded. Like, I'm sorry, you are retarded. If you don't think that La Masia is cleared of oh, ball to Yamal here, Yamal! There you go. There you go. I'll just score more kill. Knockout goals than the entire Man City Academy. I cooked it, I'll do here. I cooked it, I'll do. There you go. And Yamal has just scored again. Oh, Matthijs, what game are you watching? My apologies for replying so late. Apologies for replying so late. I'm doing a double watch along, so I'm watching both of them. Yeah. To put it frankly, Dortmund is fucking shit. Look at this counter, bro. Look at how they got cooked on the counter. Rafinha here, beautiful ball by the way by Rafinha. Beautiful ball. And Jamal finishes. Here you go. 4-0. 4-0. And Dortmund is done. Dortmund that dusted that game in Dortmund's sorry, not Dortmund Stadium in Dortmund's gaff. That's going to be the most boring game ever, I tell you. That game in Dortmund's gaff, bro, they'll just be playing the ball around 30 minutes. Then Dortmund will have the ball for 5 minutes. Then they'll be playing the ball around again for the 30 minutes. Like, you know, game is dead, bruv. Game is dead. By the way, Matthijs, I'm not sure if you're watching this right now, but you should just put a message in chat rather than messaging me on YouTube. Or messaging me on Twitter. You just should put a message in chat. Not sure if you're watching right now, because I'm not checking Twitter constantly. My apologies for replying so late. But yeah, you should just put a message in YouTube. Because if you want to come on, I'll always send a link, you know. I'll always send a link, but I have to know that you want to come on. And Dortmund have lost the ball. Jamal, 4 goals in 10 matches. Just saying. I don't mean anything by it, but just saying. And ball out for the throw-in. Or the goal kick, sorry. Very good defending there by Villa. Gordon, very good defending. But Torres now coming onto the pitch. Go in, Barcelona. Gavi, ball into, well, nowhere, really. Dortmund are cooked, bro. I've been telling y'all, this Dortmund team is dog shit. This Dortmund team is dog shit, bro. I think anyone who watches Bundesliga knows this Dortmund team is terrible. They are so bad on transition. Like, if you think Man City is bad on transition, they are bad on transition. Ball comes into a feet hit now of Chesney. The only problem is, when you get games at this stage, they become terribly boring, don't they? Aston Villa is cooked too, because the moment Aston Villa has to open up more at Villa Park, they're gonna get played through. They'll get cut through at Villa Park. Because this game, okay, they can defend deeply. But at Villa Park, being a goal down, they have to attack. And when they have to attack and open themselves up, PSG is gonna cut through them like butter. I tell you. PSG will cut through them like butter in Villa Park. They'll probably win 2 or 3-0 at Villa Park. To Haaland era. Oh, Dortmund has a chance there. It's good defending though by, look at that, Martinez. Well, I hope he gets captaincy. I really do. I know he won't. They'll probably give it to Diaz, and then he'll be like vice captain. Or maybe Rodri and Haaland both as vice captain. But I honestly want Haaland to be captain. Because I want Haaland to be telling Pep, listen, I'm captain. I want to get this player to play with me. I want this and that. I want Haaland to dictate a bit more what he wants. Not too much, but like, to have a bit of freedom in how he wants to play and stuff. How he wants to be utilized. Dortmund, again. Oh, this is a good ball in by Dortmund, and it's incredible defending by Ferran Torres. This Barcelona team, man, they're just so fucking solid. They defend well and they attack well. Why is it possible for Barcelona but not Man City? Oh, you wanted this attacking football? No, I didn't. I want good football. I trust him to be captain. He'll be the mantle of the best player at the club. He'll take the mantle, sorry, of the best player at the club. Yeah, I think he will. I think he'll be comfortable. Honestly, I think he'll be comfortable. This season, Haaland has not underperformed his XG. He has completely matched his XG. His XG was so low this season that he's only had 21 goals. Actually, his XG is worse if you look at penalties, because he missed a few penalties this season. But if Haaland had better service this season, he would have been on 30 goals by now. Which is ridiculous, because he does it every season. And next season, he will get to 30 goals. If we get worse, and we get a team around him that can really cross the ball to him and stuff, and this is pretty much just fantasizing at this point. But if we do that, bro, I think he can hit 40 at some point. I think he will hit 40 Premier League goals at some point. Can't lie. Ball in middle of the pitch here by Barcelona. Feel sorry for him, got shafted by the club. We need to build a team around him. We need to build, the team around him. Absolutely. Yamal getting substituted off, by the way. Standing ovation for Yamal and Rafinha. In Champions League quarterfinal. Where are we getting that? Oh, yeah, we aren't. Right. I forgot. Yeah. We really have to build a team around him. You build your team around the best player, isn't it? Can't keep building teams around mediocre players, isn't it? And Jamal got it taken off. There you go, he gets some rest. Should have been taken off after he scored his fourth goal, to be honest. Just take him off, get him on the bench, let him rest. Because you're not gonna bottle 4 goals, are you now? Like, have a bit of confidence in yourself. Ansu Fati now, ball down the left. These games make me determined to get back to high level. Club need to take responsibility for the drop off and build again. Yeah. And I don't think that it will take time, because a lot of people are like, it will take time. You yourself as well, Luke. But like, we're honestly not that many players short of being a good team. All we need is proper fullbacks to make our defense coherent, play the correct centre-back pairing, and we've got a few centre-back pairings that are really good now. Diaz-Gustinov is a good pairing, Gvardiol-Diaz is an incredible pairing. So, Yuma Ba coming in from loan, if he will play, that will be a very good pairing. Honestly, all we need to be good is 2 fullbacks, what actually fullbacks, an attacking midfielder who can create consistently, and a goalkeeper in case one of our goalkeepers leaves. Oh, 2 shots blocked here by... Dortmund just can't score. They just cannot score. Incredible defending though in the box by Barcelona. Yeah, if we get that, we're honestly fine, I think. I think we've more so been hurt by who is playing rather than who is available this season. And now ball forwards by Dortmund again. And ball down the right. We go. You're right. We just need a good window with the right players and coming in, and we'll be back to good level again. I think so too. We could be. Oh, ball into the box again by Dortmund, and this time they scored. It's offside. Oh, this Dortmund team is dog shit, bruv. Look at the amount of chances they've had. Yep, way offside as well. Way offside. Look at the amount of chances they've wasted. And now they finally scored. Oh, it's offside, mate. Get fucked. Oh, dear. Yeah, we could be top 4, top 3. This team is not as bad as we are in the table. Not only as bad as Pep Guardiola has been this season, to be honest. We don't need to win. We don't need to be treble level. We just need to be good all round, compete on all fronts. Yeah, The one thing that takes the piss out of me is when people say, oh, you want to win the treble every season. Well, yes, but I'm not expecting us to do that. I want to win the treble every season, but I'm not expecting us to win treble every season, so... I hate when people say that. I hate when people say that whenever I'm talking about getting better. Oh, Rafinha here cuts the ball back onto Fati, almost got onto it. Why is Rafinha not off the pitch? Like, bro, take him off the pitch. Let him get a rest. You're the captain, bro. You don't want to overplay him. But 4-0 up. And this Dortmund team is terrible. The third fixture will be the most boring game you've ever watched. Barcelona will play the ball around all game. And the Signal Iduna Park. And it will just be. Eh. The treble is extremely difficult. I doubt we'll do it ever again in our lifetime. I don't. I'm not saying we will, but I think it's doable. All you need is luck. That's the honest truth. The treble is 90% luck. The treble happens here when you have an incredibly good team, such as Man City's team, and you get just the right amount of luck. People overtalk about how difficult the treble is. Like, honestly, the treble is not that difficult. But you just need to get lucky. That is my honest opinion. You need to get lucky to win a treble. Because winning the treble is just as difficult as winning the league title. And that's been... or winning the Champions League, sorry. And that's been done plenty of times. All you need is luck that the other teams... that you play the correct games at the correct time, by the way. That the other teams drop points. Because if you look through the history of trebles... the league titles in treble-winning seasons have usually been on lower point tallies than the seasons immediately before and after it. So you need to look that the league is a bit weaker to win the treble. If you win the treble going Centurion, now that's something different, but that's not really happened, ever. Which is why I maintain that the treble is more luck than actually being good. But of course you need to be good to win a treble, that's not what I'm saying, but like, if you get lucky and you're good, you can win the treble. And now ball backwards headed by Dortmund. Why are they giving this 3 minutes of stoppage time? Who wants to watch 3 minutes of stoppage time in this game? Both of these games are dead, bro. They've just been passing the ball left-right all game. Let me, by the way, back up my arguments from earlier. If you asked Roy Keane what the best team he ever played in was, he will not tell you the treble-winning team. He says the 93-94 Man United team. He says that's the best team he ever played for. Oh, Jamal here tried to poke a ball through. Like the treble, you obviously need to be good to win the treble, but... Oh, that's... Oh, there you go. PSG has won. There you go. Yep, Aston Villa is cooked. Late goal by Dembele. And that front three, they've all got their goal. They've all cooked. They've all done their part. And now that tie is just done. Good ball through there by PSG. And the finish is also sold, isn't it? Oh, sorry, it's not Dembele that scored. It's Mendes. Sorry, my apologies. Yeah, Barcelona game just ended, by the way. I think it's 50% being great and 50% luck. Well, we can talk about the percentages, but the truth is, a treble-winning team is just as good as a league title-winning team, but got lucky. That is the truth. That is the truth. Winning the treble is luck. It's a very good league-winning team that got lucky. That is the truth about the treble. When people say the treble is difficult, no, it's luck. The treble is just as difficult as winning the Champions League or winning the Premier League. Difficult, yes, you have to be good to do it. But you also have to have luck. No one has ever won the treble on their own merits completely. No one, ever. Every treble ever won has involved a lot of luck. Look at how Arsenal bottled the league title to us. And I'm not discrediting the treble, by the way. Great accomplishment in club football. But that is why it's the greatest accomplishment in club football. No matter how great you are, you cannot win the treble without luck. That is how great the treble is. No matter how good you are, you cannot win it if you don't get lucky. It's impossible to win a treble without getting lucky. It just is. So that is why it's the greatest accomplishment in club football. Everything has to fall into the right places at the right time for the treble. I don't know, maybe I'm too tired to be doing this right now. Maybe I'm too tired to be having this conversation. But I know I'm not too tired to laugh at Aston Villa, who lost 3-1. And please do tell me what league is the best league in the world again. Oh, right. Not the Premier League. I forgot. Not the Premier League. Aston Villa fans got giddy there. They thought they were gonna beat PSG. And I told y'all, yeah, they're not beating PSG. And guess what? They did not beat PSG. Because they ain't that good. And the Dortmund game, I mean, I knew it was gonna be... I knew Barcelona was gonna dominate, but... that was sad. Honestly, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the Dortmund fans. Because that was just pathetic. That was just pathetic. It's not like Barcelona was clinical. Barcelona was missing chance after chance. And they won 4-0. Honestly, Barcelona, yeah. They've proven that they are the favorites to get it with Internazionale. Internazionale and Barcelona, they are the favorites. They are the favorites. By the way, let's talk about Morgan Gibbs White to Man City before I round up this stream. Let me show my screen. Okay, okay. My apologies. I'm a mutant. Fuck's sake, now I'm opening my cam glass as well. Let's close all these fucking tabs. I've got 20 million things open. I don't mind Morgan Gibbs White as a squad player. Let's be honest, if we get Morgan Gibbs White, it won't be as a squad player. I don't think he's good for a bench. Or for a starting goal. Sorry. Right, so with my answer there to... who manages this account, by the way? Who manages this account? Is it Martin? Is it Tone? I'm not sure, but... anyhow, with my answer there to City Till I Die podcast, go check out the podcast if somehow you haven't already, and you like Man City podcasts. Because it is quality. It is a quality podcast to listen to. And... my thing on Morgan Gibbs White is, as I said to Tone here in response, he's not a bad player. Don't get me wrong. Morgan Gibbs White is not a bad player. That is not why people have knee-jerk reactions. That is not why people are saying no. The reason why people don't want Morgan Gibbs White is because we need better. We are replacing Kevin De Bruyne. When you are replacing Kevin De Bruyne, the best that this club has ever had, you need to get someone good in. Morgan Gibbs White, he's good. That good? Is he that good? No, he isn't. And we need someone that is that good, that is Cherky level good. Check out Ryan Cherky's stats, by the way. Let me give you guys Ryan Cherky's statistics. Big up to Oliver Jensen. Oliver Jensen always provides me with great screenshots. Not sure if you're in here right now, Oliver, but the amount of sources you give me, yeah? Honestly, this man, he's in the know. At this point, this man is in the know. More in the know than Tone, at least. Right. Before I look at that, actually, nothing else to say here. Ryan Jetke, he is a very good player, because if you look at the stuff, you can look at stats minutes played, but that doesn't really mean anything, because it's like all put capital this. So, we'll start at the top and we'll go down here like a clock. So, non-penalty goals. So yeah, this is non-penalty goals per game, I think. So yeah, Words is blue, right? Words gets more non-penalty goals than Cherky. Gets more shots than Cherky per game. Shooting percentage, I'm not sure what that is. Not sure what that's supposed to mean. Is that the amount of times you the amount of shots you get off for the team? So 16% of the shots by Lyon are Cherky. Right, okay. Passing, I mean, obviously Florian Wirtz's passing is better. But what you can notice here is Florian Wirtz is better here. Shooting percentage, I mean, that means fuck all. Let's be honest. Because if you shoot more, that doesn't mean you're doing better. Like, this is a bit of a dead statistic, I can't lie. This is like the statistic they added to, I don't know, make it seem more sophisticated. Passing percentage, this is also a dead stat. Both of these statistics, they are dead. Can someone please explain to me why you would use these statistics to rate a player? Like, these statistics have nothing to do with how good a player is. These statistics are to judge what your system is doing. You don't use them to rate a player. This is to judge what your system is doing. Like, who is getting to the chances, why they're getting to the chances. It doesn't tell you how good the player is doing. So assists. Cherky actually gets more assists and expected assists per game, which is surprising, but he plays in Ligue 1, which I'll come to back in a minute. But Ligue 1 is an easier league. Like, let's be honest, it's an easier league. It's a open league, just like the Bundesliga, and Cherky has not carried by Leverkusen, Lyon, the way that Wirtz has carried by Leverkusen. But that is very good numbers by Cherky here. And I take just numbers. I need to watch this guy. But just scouting ahead here. Open play shots created for others. That's so fucking dead. I can't even read what statistic is for Florian Wirtz. I mean, it's clearly a bit bigger, but yeah. Open play shots created for others, so pretty much big chances created. Okay. Like, this changes depending on how often your teammate shoots. What if Cherky is creating not that many big chances, but your teammate shoots the moment they get to the ball? Now you've open play shot, created an open play shot. This is another statistic that you do not rate players off of these statistics. Like, there's not enough context in this statistic. Interceptions plus tackles. Like, this tells you a lot more. This tells you Florian Wirtz is capable of getting those interceptions and tackles. Turnovers. Florian Wirtz loses the ball a little bit more, but that is okay. That is okay. He wins it back a lot more. And he actually creates a lot more. And this is what you can see here. With his creating, yeah. Successful dribbles, he gets more successful dribbles off. Gets into the box, he loses the ball a bit more, but he creates a lot more. He creates a lot more, and he wins the ball back more. Now, self-created shot percentage, this is a terrible statistic. Because think about this. Why does Cherky have more self-created shots than Florian Wirtz? Even though he gets the ball less into good positions to shoot. Because he shoots from bigger distance. Just shoots. The moment he gets a sniff of goal, he shoots. That doesn't mean anything. This statistic is actually bad on Cherky. This is actually bad on Cherky. It means that Cherky should shoot less. He's shooting too much. Because, again, just to repeat, getting the ball into these positions less and he's shooting more. Which means he's shooting from worse positions. Now, non-penalty XG. That non-penalty XG. It is. So, Words has a little bit more non-penalty XG. He also has a bit more goal. He has significantly more goal. So what this tells you is Words is a better finisher, has more shots. How does that make sense? He has more shots than Cherki, but his non-penalty XG per shot is worse. Even though he has more. What? This doesn't make sense. Am I misunderstanding these statistics? Because this does not make sense. This area does not make sense. Maybe I'm misunderstanding something. Okay. Shooting percentage, I mean, both of these statistics are dead. Both of these are dead. Useless. This does show that Cherki is incredibly capable of creating. Again, doesn't... Words does it in a bit of a tougher league, but Cherki is doing it, and that's what matters. Excuse me. Again, excuse me. This does tell you a bit more. Just to go over it again. It does show that Words is incredibly clear of Cherki. Which is not to diss Cherki, because if you look at those statistics, and I need to look at our game. But if you look at those statistics, Words is just incredible. Cherki is good, Words is incredible. That is why I'm desperate for this guy. Words is unbelievable, let me tell you. Anyhow, I've been waffling for some time now. Let's see if I can redirect you guys somewhere. Who is live right now? Aaron is live. Is that all? Zed is live, but I've redirected to him recently, so I'll redirect to Aaron first, and then I'll redirect to Zed next time. I think that's fair. Big up to everyone who's been in today. So, yeah, Zed is live right now, but he was doing a watch long, so so I will redirect instead. So he will round that up soon. So I will redirect you guys to Adam. Big up to Adam, and I'll see you guys